I'll carry on now. How crucial is a warm-up and cool-down to a player?
Yeah, I think it's very important to everyone, and everyone's different, like in how long or how much they need in both warm up and warm down. But I think it's very important, especially for if you play in the front row, you really need a good warm up, or your chances of picking up an injury in training or a game is. You put yourself in very high risk, and especially, you play in the front row, it's a very demanding position physically. You're going to come into a lot of contact, there's going to be a lot of weight on you in scrum time, and, moving bodies, in contact and in lineouts. They're not pretty, those injuries, and, I think it's very important that you do it, and so, I do focus on that, so. It's good.
Last couple of questions. Who do you think is the best tighthead prop in the world, and why? What makes them so good at what they do?
Oh, that's a very tough question. It's a question that I'll get asked quite often, but I don't answer. I have the same answer for it. I don't. When I look at scrums, if you're going to ask me the scrummaging tighthead, I think scrummaging is. 8 players, not one. So, but the one guy's got to do, probably the best, hold his position, the best out of the 8. But I think it's something that's done as a unit, not as an individual. So I can't really pinpoint one. But if it just had to be scrummaging, and anything else, maybe Nicholas Mars was someone, he was pretty good to watch. But around the field, maybe Carl Heyman. He's generally pretty slick player, so, and someone I liked to watch when I was younger. So.
Brilliant. What was it like playing against the British and Irish Lions?
Mate, it was great. I was very honoured to run out against them, and we had a pretty tough night in the office there, but we held our own and we done okay, but the result was not what we wanted. But that's what it's like. You come up against one of the best teams in the world, and very fortunate to be one of the few people that could say I've played against them. So.
Brilliant. Last question. Obviously, being a prop, you're very physical, very strong. So let's have some stats in. So what sort of your deadlift, your bench press, and your squat? What weights we're working with?
My best bench press was 210, and that was some years ago now. Squat was 260, and deadlift, I haven't done it in a while, but I honestly can't tell you I don't know what it was then, but yeah, I mainly focus on core, and then I'm off to the aerobic section, do my core lifts, and off to the aerobic session and do my fitness.